So this video is about intervals. Right, so what's an interval? Basically is a space between a note and the other note. So let's look at the keyboard, and everything applies throughout the keys. So we have 12 keys, as you might know, and you can see the black keys, right? And you can see white keys. So the distance between one key and the one next to it, right next to it, the neighbor, the twin, is a half step. You're literally doing this, bloop. That's called a half step. Or you can call it a semitone. Now, if you jump from this key, you skip that key, and you go to the next one, you have a tone. So essentially, you're going from C to D. I'm just going to assume you know all the notes, names, hopefully, or a whole step, because you're skipping one key in the middle. Or you can think of it as two semitones together, starting from the starting point that you're at. So let's say if you're in C and you go one half step plus another half step, that's a tone. There's no right way to think about it. You can think about it the way you want to. Me personally, I like to think of it as a jump. So if I'm in C and I want to have a tone, all I have to do is skip one and jump. All right. And if I am in C and I want a semitone or a half step, I just have to do this. Poof. Now the bits where it could get tricky is this bit right here, these bad boys, okay? Because they don't look like this session. They look slightly different. So this obviously is called E flat. You should know this. This is E and this is F. If I'm in E flat, if I want a half step, all I'm doing is going to the twin right next to that key. If I want to go a whole step from E flat, I'm going to the cousin and I'm skipping the twin. So I'm going, ooh, I'm skipping you and I'm going right here. So a tone from E flat is F. Or you can think of it as two semitones, right, put together, excluding the starting key. So if you're in E flat, you're gonna skip this and you're gonna go 1, 2, and boom, there you have it. That's a tone. All right, so let's say I want two tones starting from C. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna skip the twin, I'm gonna go to the cousin, and I'm gonna skip the twin again, and I'm gonna go to the cousin again. So I have 1, 2 tones, okay? So if I want 2 tones from here again, I'm gonna skip the twin, I'm gonna go to the cousin. I'm gonna skip the twin, I'm gonna go to the cousin. So there you go. You got 2 tones right there. You can think of it any way you want to think of it, as long as it's correct. But why are intervals so important? Because if we want to find out the grade of the scale, we can find it via intervals. So let's say I want to find the 3rd grade of C, and I know that 2 tones from C will give me the 3rd grade. I'm gonna go C, whole step, or a tone, and another whole step and a tone, and then I get the 3rd grade. If you don't know what a grade is, I'm gonna make another video about grades. It's so simple. It's probably gonna be like a 2-minute video, but make sure you know your grades, just so if you know your grades, then your intervals are going to be useful. If you know your intervals and you know your grades and you know your scales, you can literally play anything in the easiest way possible. I promise you guys. Okay, I hope this was useful. If you missed something, just remember to come back to the video. In the description, in the comment, I'm gonna make sure I write what I explained to make it nice and easy. And you can always rewind. All right, make sure you subscribe and you like and subscribe and you like and subscribe and you like and subscribe.